I'm gonna cut out some of that footage of me flailing stupidly, as is my way. Feels good though, moving on. See, that's proof that I've really not played this game right there, because nobody else would have struggled. Calm down. Nobody else would have struggled so badly with a puzzle they'd done before unless they were, like, intentionally inept. And I assure you that I am stupid by accident, not on purpose. Take comfort in knowing... Wow. Our hero, that's pretty cool. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Norlar. Believe the Dragonborn. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and this is Skyrim VR, which I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2 from my PC over Airlink on my home Wi-Fi. Welcome back. I am running around 61 mods that gives me the body and Higgs interaction with things like this. And then, you know, the, I can't even remember what it's called, but allows me to holster weapons, etc. And I'm still kind of getting the knack of all that in the game. But I do feel like I'm getting better at it. And so I've managed to equip magic, which is fantastic. I can heal. And I'm really, the game's growing on me. I'm having a good time. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. I know it should be Wednesday when this goes up, so middle of the week. Hopefully you're having a good week. Hopefully you're laying out some weekend plans. Hopefully you're having a good time. And we're going to kick right off because last time I had to stop short because my headset almost died. I really didn't want to stop as short as I did, even though the episode wound up being plenty long. Where's the door? There we go. Because I know I'm getting close to something big. And I've really not played Skyrim much before. I played it a little bit when it launched, and I got not very far at all into the game, so kind of my first Skyrim experience really is through VR, which is my preferred way to play right now. So it's exciting for me. It's fun in a way that I'm not burned out on. I look at those. This could be, you know, really important scrolls from a time long gone. Who knows, the knowledge laying there wrapped up in dirty shouts, perhaps songs, stories men have forgotten that if they remembered it would improve the quality of life for everyone in the world. This is wow, look at this guy. This is a heck of a room. Wow, that guy's got a ton of health. Let's find out. Oh, he's not that big. It looked like he had a ton of health. Quit. Figured out that I can only swing so fast. I think there's a cooldown. I've not really been looting much because of the weight. See, I could probably level up some stuff and fix that, but I'm just going to take kind of what I want minimally, and I'm not trying to play the game the most efficient way either, so I'm not too worried if I miss out on something, to be honest. What'd you say? Nice little backhanded swing. This game's combat is not necessarily like the best you could expect from VR. Like legendary. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Legendary Tales, for example, the combat's far and away superior to this. But for the scale of this game, I'm gonna go ahead and loot this guy while I'm at it. Like in the stories it will have and the side quests and content, as far as VR goes, that's gonna be unmatched. So even though this game wasn't built for VR and it falls short in a lot of ways, that the mods do help some, the overall experience should be pretty amazing. What is all that smoke? We'll ignore that a little bit. Am I wounded at all? Doesn't look like it. I'm excited about it because I know some people this was like the game of their youth, right? I was already kind of old when this game came out. But for some people, like this game influenced a lot of the way they like to play or the games they're into, etc. And I can't say that. Look, oil, fire thing. Be careful about that. Regardless, by many considered to be one of the best games ever made, despite its shortcomings in some areas. Bugs, glitches, weird NPC behavior, guards that are kind of assholes about sweet rolls. Besides that, a lot of people really love this game, and me getting to experience in a way that I'm enjoying games right now is pretty exciting for me. I expected that to load. What a room. Pretty awesome, really. This is a hell of a thing. This is a hell of a thing. Okay. I didn't see any. I know I've got. Let me remember how to get to my inventory. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea also to really quickly save. This game doesn't save all that often on its own, right? So there's that. And here's my items. Where's this golden claw? It's probably like a quest item, if I can figure that out. I'm still learning, right? I'm still getting the knack of this. I don't see it. Oh, there it is, there it is. Almost gave up too soon. Maybe I just actually interact with this. Yeah. So evidently I have to move these rings first and then use the golden claw. So let's look for some kind of clue as to, because these all kind of look the same to me. What's it referencing? Holy crap! Really dumb people can solve puzzles. That took longer than it should have, because I spent too much time studying the walls. Didn't appreciate that the solution would be on the damn key. And I guess that makes sense. It's okay. I got it. Moving on. I'm gonna cut out some of that footage of me flailing stupidly, as is my way. Feels good though. Moving on. See, that's proof that I've really not played this game right there, because nobody else would have struggled. Calm down. Nobody else would have struggled so badly with a puzzle they'd done before unless they were, like, intentionally inept. And I assure you that I am stupid by accident, not on purpose. Take comfort in knowing. Wow. That's pretty cool. This looks amazing in VR, by the way. Just looks amazing. I know in the recording you only get the one screen that it captures from. You don't get to experience it in 3D like this. It looks awesome. This is really something. This is really cool. I don't know if I mentioned that, but oh, what the hell? Well, that was cool. How do I equip it, though? Is that under skills? Bet it's not. Under magic? There it is. I can't really use it, though. Right? 'Cause it's grayed out. I have to acquire some dragon souls to use it. Okay. Well, hey, you. Just lay back down. Just calm right. Oh man, you're real big. You can shout and stuff. That's kind of bullshit. So you were a pretty special guy before you got killed by whatever. I mean, that wasn't no big deal though. That's a pretty nice sword. Dragonstone. Let's just take that. Cannot equip this item. Okay. I wonder if... I know I'm not finishing a lot of thoughts. Is there a way to compare that? I don't see a way to compare it. We're gonna take it though, because it looks pretty good. Everything else can stay. Anything else? Soul gem. Health pot, which so old. Ugh. Okay. Outsmarted him. Outsmarted him. Let's check out this sword, huh? Just real quick here. Dragonstone. I can't use that. Getting real near my weight too, so I need to be careful. Can't use my shout yet, I guess. That's a nice sword. It doesn't say if it's a one-hander or a two-hander. Do they say? Does it matter? I think my mace is currently equipped with this warhammer's on my back, right? So I gotta drop that, which is not that button. I accidentally favorited that. I don't want that. Hang on, let me see if I can spot my controller. Yep, okay, so this is the drop, and that's how I get something off my back. And we'll equip this. And I think that goes, punch myself in the head. No. I don't really know. There, right there, over the shoulder. Yep. Try one more time. Perfect. So we'll loot that. I forgot I had a weapon on my back. That'll be a pretty good sword. It's kind of a two-hander, but like I'm not gonna do that because I don't have great wrist movement. Okay, enough piddling around. Onward and upward and overward. It was pretty good though. Wish I hadn't taken so long on the darn puzzle back there. And fortunately, you've been spared because I'm gonna hack a lot of that out. But I'm finally finishing the dungeon. That's an accomplishment. What is this? I tell you what, them old timers, they knew how to engineer stuff, you know? Be real hard to do something like that without hydraulics, pneumatics, magnetism. Pretty much. This is like Indiana Jones stuff going on here. Nice. Go ahead and take the health pot. Let's look at it though. Does it say anything? Just flowers and a skull? I'm gonna leave that. You know, I'm not into desecration. But either somebody's taking care of this grave, or these are artificial flowers, which really take away from the scene. We'll move on. This would be a pretty cool game if I ever quite get the knack of it. I love these little, I don't know if you get to see those when it loads. I can't remember. The little, where the hell? I'm getting distracted easy today. There's some dragon bones. There's a really large bunny rabbit running around. There's quite a bit of dragon bones down there. That's a heck of a thing. Like you think of the Nords, you know, and a lot of people's ancient mysticisms are kind of unbelievable or a stretch, etc. Not so for the Nords. I mean, there's literally bones laying everywhere. Of course these things existed, right? It's hard, like, you know, son, back in the day there used to be dragons. It'd be hard to argue with that. That one had a hell of a set of horns on him. These are probably not dragons. We're going to carry on as if they are. I'm lost. Better check the map. So there I am. Wow. I'm completely on the wrong side of... I need to get back. So, pretty sure the quest has me going that direction. Let's take a look at the journal. And we'll save real quick, because I think that's a smart... This is not working. We'll get out of this and try to save again. No, I don't want to wait. There we go. Now it's working. Quick save. That works. Always trust quick save. It'll never let you down. In the history of gaming, no one's ever lost their progress trusting autosave or quick save. So let that be some good advice. And if that happened to you, you did something wrong. I hate to tell you that. I know it's uncomfortable to think that you might be at fault. But as soon as you recognize that, you can grow as a person. And if you think that autosave or quick save let you down, I'm sorry, but you got some growing to do. That's alright. I forgive you. I think you have to forgive people if you expect them to be better tomorrow than they were today, right? You have to afford them that mercy. And I use the term mercy because that means you forgive them even if they didn't deserve it. And this is a little more serious than the comments about autosave, right? But if you want people to do better, you have to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're ignorant and not stupid. Because there's a big difference. Ignorance can be fixed. Ignorance isn't necessarily your fault. And whenever you do learn what you didn't know and you decide to do better, then you should be afforded the mercy to be forgiven for the person you used to be. If you hold everyone accountable for everything they ever did and you offer no forgiveness, then they really have no motivation to improve. And if you're still going to demonize them, hey, are you friendly? How's it going?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
I won't bother you.
It's so nice to have a visitor.
You're welcome.
I get so lonely out here.
Do you need robbed? I'm not really going to do it. I'm kidding. I'm not going to steal from an apothecary. Especially an elderly one. She could have stood to cook her food a little longer, though. This is pretty cool. Yeah. You got a nice house here. What you gonna do now? I'll move on in a minute. I'm just fascinated. I love when developers try to make NPCs support the simulation. It's one of the reasons I love Red Dead Redemption 2 so much, is the way the NPCs will sit around the fire and talk, and full conversations and discussions, and you can sit and listen, and their music, etc., and so on, and their backstories, and they build that out with the actions they actually do in the game. It's not like reading a book in a game and it telling you 100 things you should know about this character and then expect you to believe that the avatar you see before you is that character. You know, it needs to act out behavior. It needs to reinforce the simulation. So I'm fascinated by that. It's probably, if gaming could really improve a lot in one way, that would really, in my opinion, be huge. Wow. That would be one of them. That would be fantastic in my opinion. Because I can sit and watch NPCs for hours, walk about and do their thing and pretend to do their chores and whatnot. And the more convincing that is, the more satisfied I am with the simulation, with the illusion. And if I can lose myself in that, then I have a really good time. As soon as something, behaves in a way contrary to its own rules, I kind of lose interest. If the illusion is shattered, if it didn't follow its own rules, something is suddenly equipped with plot armor, I'm really not very interested anymore. It's like, okay, if you're just gonna tell me a story, then just tell me a story. Don't let me pretend that I have some influence over it. And I understand that the game's gonna have a set beginning and end, right? And you're not gonna have a ton of influence over that. I get that, but I want to be convinced that I do, right? Man, it really spawned me a long way from Whiterun. A lot of this episode's going to be walking. I apologize for that. I'll push on a little further. Man, that looks so good. That is so beautiful. I love it. I could probably sit down. I'm not. Maybe I would just for a minute. Just for a minute. Let's sit down. Let's be old for a minute. Hey, I'm sneaking. Look at me sneak. See that? I'm sneaking. This is awesome. But it's probably not great footage. Let's go. You don't get that same immersion in regular games. Like, the whole mood of that stream actually kind of chilled me out. Feel myself being a little mellow. Kind of feel sorry for judging you on your lack of faith in autosave. It's a big tree. I'm surprised that's still here. I killed that a long time ago. Very surprised that that's still there. I wonder how long this game does that. Like, if I played for 30 hours and went back to that cave, would those Drakkar or whatever they're called bodies still be in there? Something to test maybe later. If I have time, I might kick off some of those other games that I just bought in that bundle. And I think some of them are fairly short. But just to give you some variety to the content if you're kind of burned out with what I'm doing. Which, I mean, this is... Oh, wow, look at you. I apologize. That wasn't terribly sporting. But I couldn't lose the opportunity. Not that I really got much out of it, did I? Sorry, old friend. I am so strong. I am so strong. That is amazing. Some games don't let you do that. You know what I mean? This is the thing about mods. Like, I've never been huge on mods. Like, I appreciate what they've added. This looks awful, for one. Maybe there's something I can do about that. I appreciate that things can be interacted with more than they could before. But it seems like most of the time when I mess with mods, they're kind of super janky in a way that even exceeds original games. And some games can be extremely janky on their own, so I don't know where you draw the line on that. It's okay. Some mods are fun in a silly way. You know, whether they were on purpose or not. I'm alright with it. Welcome to the farm. Finally made our way back to Whiterun. This little quest turn in. Kind of half remember actually doing this. Seems like... Did you get looted properly? Now, see, you're looted and everything and still laying there dead. Nobody's cleaned it up. Just leave this body in the street. We'll go this way. Beautiful game, really. No, I mean, it's not, right? Not by modern standards, but in VR it is. Especially looking out the distance and the mist on the mountains and the skybox. It's really nice. That player there, he doesn't seem like he's ever got any customers. Oh, look at me. Makes me nervous. My very first experience in Oblivion is I came out of the cave and I found a stable with a horse, and I was trying to inspect the horse. And I accidentally mounted the horse doing that. And the dude that worked there or whatever decided that
Moons protect us. I hope we do not encounter one of them on the road.
I suppose if we do, we will find out just how fast each of us can run.
As the saying goes, you do not need to be faster than a dragon. You need only be faster than your friends.
That's a completely original expression. I've never heard anything similar to that. Nope. Pretty clever that their culture would have a saying like that when no other culture ever has before. Man, this is taking so much time and it's mostly travel. I'm definitely, like, take heart in future episodes that I'm probably definitely going to cut sections like this out or take advantage of some fast travel if I learn how to do that. Because you guys will be bored to death with me just walking and talking. Not that my commentary isn't tremendous, original, and entertaining. I know it is. But even eventually, you know, I would assume the finest music becomes old with age, right? Much like that, my commentary can only be great for so long.
Need supplies?
No, I don't. You're a guard. Quiet down.
But he has good stock.
Sleazy little man, he has good stock. Ah, man, what a hike. Tired of standing. Play this game standing, man. I think there is a way to play it sitting, but I'm not going to do that. This is exercise in its own way, even if my posture is horrendous. There's no way he'll keep that up very long. You hear how raw his voice is? All fire and brimstone down there. Out of the way.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Okay.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Bear has beds for rent.
I do feel tired, thank you. Yay, turn in. I did good. Man.
See? The terminology is clearly first era
Quiet.
or even earlier.
It was a really long walk.
The Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Indeed.
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Wait for me.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No.
Hide boots of
Can't
minor
afford
stamina.
to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Right. We're gonna save. No, we're not gonna wait. We're gonna save. Because we walked a lot. Should have sold things before I came in here, but I didn't even think of it. Let's take a look at these new boots I just got. Here we go. So I don't really get to compare them, do I? Oh, there's my Imperial. So the boots I'm wearing have better armor, and I'm kind of raw armor, right? So, do I have a hat on? I do, and it's currently the best thing I got. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I'm wearing, and we'll go deal with this dragon, and that'll be a pretty good place to stop. Man, so fast. Wait for me.
I've seen you helping the yard. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
Everybody's so chatty. Let me reorient myself here. There we go. Sweet. I'm gonna try out this this two-hander in this next fight. See how well it works, despite the fact I'm swinging it one-handed. I hope it works well, to be honest, because using something two-handed like this is pretty challenging. Where'd everybody go? Did I miss something? Check map. I feel like I missed something. We need to get rid of that custom marker somehow. How do I do that? There's not a button. That's not the one. What's that do? Meat.
Guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Mm-hmm. I think there's some confusion. I expected to see Airlink or whatever her name is out here. Howdy.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall.
I know you do. You told me about that a couple times. I know. I kind of remember going to this tower. Like a lot of this stuff is super fuzzy. I don't remember, but I do sort of remember going to this tower, and I think it's outside the front and kind of the direction off to the right. We'll see. We'll get out there and figure it out. Hopefully I don't waste a bunch of time. If I do, then I will trim it. But it's pretty obvious that I'm going to have to start editing these more, because there is a ton of just walking. Hello, I'm sure you have a story to tell. See, that appears to be the... I'm on my way. I'm doing good. Howdy.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Shut up. Talking crap. They talk so much crap it's enough to make me a bad person. I don't like it. This is either glitched or I'm dumb, but I'm going the way I'm supposed to go. This is going to get me tangled up later. I do remember going to this tower and there being a dragon. I wished I would have remembered how to solve that stupid puzzle. I can't believe how long that took me. Didn't occur to me for the longest time to look at the damn claw. See, I think that's the watchtower. I like how the guard was literally just down there hanging out and sees a dragon and runs back. And the Jarl's like, "You did good. Go eat and sleep and stuff. Everyone else will go fight it." Like, I want his job. I want to be like the early warning guy. Like, everybody else has to go fight the damn dragon, right? And because I haven't taken the time to figure out the bow, and I might have some magic, I'm going to try to kill this bastard with a sword. We'll see how that works out. That's probably the tower down there. I don't remember. It's all burned up and torn down. I don't really remember that. I'm going to have to finish this up soon. I'm wearing out. That's what I'm doing. I'm wearing out. Wow, look at this. Put it pretty clearly, this has been dragoned. But I feel like Aerolith is supposed to be here, right? Like, I'm not supposed to just be here by myself. Everybody okay? There were supposed to be other people, but I lost them somehow. That fire's pretty convincing. Everybody lived in here. You scared me. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to you. I'm just trying to...
The dragon, it's still around somewhere.
Okay, sorry I smacked you. Hopefully I don't get...
Save us. Here he comes again.
You see the dragon? Huh?
It's a dragon.
Wow. Okay, let's do this. Dear God, that was bright. My spell got unequipped somehow. We're gonna have to fix that real quick. The music's getting badass. Oh no, my healing's not working. Okay, here we go. Quit, 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 quit. Such an ancient and epic creature, not all that durable. I bet I can't use magic because I'm using a two-hander. Yep. Fire way the hell over there. I solved that riddle pretty quick, huh? Come back. The music's so good. Come back over here where I can fight you, bro. Oh man, they're handling him. No problem. No problem. Being such an ancient and uber creature, you didn't put up a ton of fight. I apologize. It was blinding me horrendously. Wow. Heavy stuff. This is a problem. Cannot equip. I don't want to equip it, I want to take it. I'm gonna have to dump a bunch of crap. Get that just for the armor. Nah, I don't care about no stinking armor. I'm gonna have to sort my inventory in a minute or I won't be able to move. It's bright. Wild. Ooh. I can equip my shout now. That's awesome. That's gonna be fun.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power.
That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's funny, he had no idea. Let's see. There's the shout, okay. So equipped. My left hand.
Used to tell stories about the dragon.
Use A to shout. That's this button.
With the dragons
Awesome.
Himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
I'm gonna agree with her on that one.
Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
Foos. Super satisfying.
Like the graybeards on the mountain really are Dragonborn then.
It's the second time I've done it, bro. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I love the NPCs in this. I gotta get rid of some weight. This fur armor seems... if I can remember... That's one tricky thing about VR. It's like... I'm still too heavy. Anything else that's really heavy and not very valuable? Not really, just this shield, I guess, huh? Alright, cool. I'm in. I gotta make sure I sell stuff. Or level up and put some points in something. There's a whole bunch of crap. You can have it. Pardon, excusez-moi. Save again, because I'm getting paranoid. Quick saving. Cool. Cool. Kind of need to go back to the R. Maybe I'll even edit myself just there, right? So you don't have to deal with the walk. Anyway. This is gonna be good. What was that? What the hell? I'm all healed up. I could probably equip some other magic besides just restoration and have a good time. I don't know what that was. Creepy. Maybe if I answered the call. Nope.
You already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Beautiful.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
That's good. Yeah. Man, that's nice. That is so pretty. You need to spend less time looking at the sky and more time playing. So they're looking for somebody. A Redguard. And they're assholes, clearly. So
You did it. You killed the dragon.
word travels fast. I'll be sure to help that Redguard if I stumble across them. That would be a nice fun side quest. Keep me from climbing up and down this stupid tower.
Amongst the guards.
Whatever.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Such a thing. Surely that's not possible.
I don't know, fella. Go ponder it out loud some more. I love the lights. I've never seen, the real Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. I've never seen them.
Cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Whatever. Quit talking shit. Quit talking shit. You get smashed. Man, that's a scene. Well, it's beautiful. I love it. Definitely greater than the sum of its parts. I'm still barely even into level 3. I'll get this little scene over with, and I'll wrap it up. And hopefully the next episode is a little less walking, a little more fun. This has been a ton of walking.
Good.
This guy's a...
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You're an ass bag. An entire bag.
What else could it mean? So what happened at the watchtower?
I did good.
Was the dragon there?
But we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
He's changed his weapon. Used to have a sword. Now he's got an axe. I absorbed its power and stuff.
True. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What's the throat of the world?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout.
A thum.
If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
I
That
did
was
indeed.
The voice of the Greybeards.
Fantastic. Thank you for your help.
This hasn't
You
happened in
jacked.
centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord
I'll give you a little demonstration.
Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Dude would fit well in Gears of War.
Don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you. And the Greybeards
Lengthy.
heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue?
Indeed.
You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again.
Oh, good lord.
I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter.
Dude, you're so chatty.
Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city. By
Thanks.
my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my... I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
Nope, indeed not.
We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still
Phew.
have a city to defend.
My goodness. I'm all heavy and stuff now. What did he give me? I'm gonna look at that real quick and then I'm gonna call it. I'm exhausted. Axe of Whiterun. This stuff's so heavy. We'll drop this crap. Well, it's kind of worth something. We'll get rid of this ancient Nord sword. There we go. So I have equipped the steel. I don't have that. I don't have that equipped. I don't think. I've got this sword here equipped, which is actually pretty comparable to this Axe of Whiterun. But we'll go ahead and equip the Axe of Whiterun anyway for fun.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. Have
Cool.
I made myself clear?
Yep, you got me.
See that it doesn't happen.
Leave me alone. Deal with it. Deal with it, bro. Clean up your own mess. I mean, it's my mess, but he can clean up. I'm not going to go down there because I know she's going to want to talk to me. We're going to stop right here. We're going to call this here. And I am exhausted. That was a lot of walking. Whew, that was a lot of talking. And hopefully the next episode is a little less of that and a little more just me flailing around, swinging, and looting. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to do a ton of editing to these to make them more watchable. Because it's just not going to be fun to watch me walk around and look at things. That'll be a unique challenge to this series over my other series, but I will solve it. I will make it better. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to do my little outro thing. No, it's going up on Wednesday. Like I said, hopefully you're having a good week. Hopefully you got fun weekend plans. Hopefully you're able to spend your free time with the people you want to spend your time with. To those that watch, especially those that comment, thank you. I really appreciate it. It makes this experience better for me in a way that's hard to describe. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. I tell you the Dragonborn will come with a voice with